All right. Hi, Miss Olson. How was your
Hi.
day? How's your day?
It's going. It's
It's
okay.
going
Yeah.
okay. I'm glad that we're meeting today because we have to discuss our previous video. It was about your class
hmm
and the lesson that you show, and I want to know what do you think about.
Overall, my lesson it was okay. Like there were things that I liked about it, and then there's definitely things I can work on.
All right. When you say okay, what kind of things you think they're positive? Let's focus on the positive first.
My students, they're all sitting in their seat, and they understood the expectation of when I'm teaching what they should be doing.
Okay.
So there weren't many distractions, so I appreciated that.
Oh, yes, that happened most of the
hmm
time when we're new, but we're gonna work on it.
hmm
And that's why we are here together. What do you think about the level of engagement in your class?
I feel like that's definitely a concern of mine. My students, they weren't really participating and showing and demonstrating to me what they knew because they weren't engaged. So
Oh,
that's,
I know. I'm glad that you noticed that some of the kids were distracted and not doing or not answering the questions that you
mm-hmm.
asked and not even interacting between them. Um, Unfortunately, it's something that we have to tackle, and that's what we are here today. Okay,
Yes.
so what is something that pleased you about the lesson that you want your kids, you know that your kids know for sure?
I like that at the beginning when they were participating in the lesson, there were some that they were participating and they were
Okay.
interacting, but then the ones that didn't want to, they just kind of fell off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Very good. Um, what things you can change in this lesson if we rate it from 1 to 10?
Mm-hmm.
At this time, what do you think is your level? And if we're going to change something, to what number you think you're going to up your lesson?
I feel like right now I'm at like a 6,
Okay.
but I think something I could do to get up to like an 8 or something
Mm-hmm.
would be I just need to understand what they know. So I need to somehow formally or informally assess them and figure
Uh-huh.
out what they know and what I can kind of just review and then move on, or what I really need to focus on.
Yeah, formative assessment definitely is one of the things that will help you to know what the students know and what do you have to do to make them better.
Right.
Okay? So in terms of engagement and formative assessment, definitely we're gonna work on that. And like you identify as a goal that you want in your learning process, we're gonna use it, okay?
Okay.
What do you think what do you think that it's gonna be your lesson um, if the student has the ability to participate? What kind of comments, what kind of conversation they will have to improve that participation? What kind of things you can do and what they can do?
First, I feel like I'll start modeling what participation would look like and
Mm-hmm.
do it with a topic that maybe they're really comfortable with and they know it.
Very good.
And then once we get into harder things, I'll remind them of that and remind them of like the sentence starters. I believe, I agree, I
Yes.
don't agree with you because, that
Yes.
type of deal.
So routine, expectations, and rules at a time we discuss and put together an idea because we don't have to be all agree. However, we have to respect each other. It's good a strategy to start with a student participation. Sometimes they don't know how to do it, and if we model, it's gonna be a 10 definitely. So how you can measure that change in your lesson. So let's say they're using all your tools. What do you have to look at it to grade their participation?
I feel like when I'm watching their participation, I can observe and use like a checklist and check off like who's participating, who's not, and
Uh-huh.
what it looks like from my point of view. Just because when they're participating with each other, I'm not doing any of the talking usually.
Yeah, exactly. Also, I recommend that Usually we record ourselves teaching the lesson. Sometimes it's uncomfortable. I understand.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to see how we look on the video, but it's gonna be your baseline. It's gonna be the point in where you start, and now the second time that you record the video, you can compare how was the old one compared to the new one and what kind of improvement you did.
Right.
Okay, so that's gonna be a good point. So you think this goal, the one we choose about participating, increase the level of participation, and the formative assessment included, will be a good strategy for you at this time? You believe it's something that you can definitely implement, or you think you can change for something else?
Yeah, I think this is something that I can definitely focus on, and it's attainable. I just have to
All right.
use the right tools.
Very good. What kind of strategies you can use to hit this goal?
I'm going to use some more technology. I think that kids love technology, and if we use it correctly, it can be used as a really good tool. Increase collaborative learning, so let them teach each other and learn from each other.
Yeah, very good.
In paired activities or small group little
Perfect.
work like that.
I'm agree too. And we're gonna work on some strategies. I will present it to you and I will model for you so we can work together on getting better. Okay? Both of us. So what is your next step? It is possible to change this or no? Recording a video.
Can you I'm sorry.
It's okay. I take you in 5 seconds. Okay. Just 5 seconds. All right. What possible change we can make next in our collaboration? What do you think we can work together, and some other things that we can include in our lessons?
Something like I kind of previously mentioned was like the modeling and helping the students practice just to become more comfortable in the classroom and with their peers so that they can participate.
All right. Thank you so much, Miss Olson, for coming here today. We're going to work together on getting better every day. Sorry for the interruptions.